So y'all know I've come to terms that I don't know who gave me AIDS or HIV, right? So today I got a message about an interview that I should watch. And this interview happened to include a celebrity man this man has been with me and everybody else doing the same thing with it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Push through those legs. Come on, push. Stand up. Push through those legs. Come on, do it. Push those legs.
Who's is running around undetectable, G?
Come on.
In the game.
Man.
Because I could tell you 20 right now that I could rattle off names, and wouldn't nobody be able to sue me.
Let's talk about the filth that's starting to come out in the early days of the Diddy trial. This, of course, is P. Diddy. Surprise, surprise, he's a creep. Surprise, surprise, he's done horrible.
Word on the street is that Diddy has HIV, so it turns out that this mess with him goes deeper than we initially believed. And you know what? After all those 3-day freak-offs, he caught it. Hold on, though, because things are getting more bizarre. It turns out that Gina Tew, the well-known AIDS patient, omitted some details from her HIV narrative that she has been sharing online. It also has to do with the fact that she freaked out with Diddy at the same time she contracted the virus. To exacerbate the situation, sources inside the jail where Diddy is incarcerated have recently verified that he has been receiving HIV treatment since his arrival. He reportedly appeared weak and exhausted during his trial because it is insufficient in comparison to the treatment he received while he was free. Although he was battling HIV the entire time, people believed he appeared disorganized because he was anxious about his trial. Although I didn't anticipate waking up to this tea today, honey, we must get started because there is a lot to unpack. For those of you who don't know, Gina is an influencer on TikTok who contracted HIV through having sex with a celebrity whose identity she has chosen to keep private for legal reasons. In 2022, she took to the internet to share her HIV journey with her fans. All I can say is that this girl has experienced it all. She claims that she was unaware of her HIV status for approximately 8 years, which is already a serious situation. Unfortunately, her chronic illness had progressed to AIDS by the time she eventually visited the hospital to learn why she had been ill for so long. She claimed to have literally gone blind in one eye, lost all of her muscles, and dropped to just 65 pounds.
I started noticing something was wrong with me. Immediately, I started losing mobility in my legs, and I couldn't make it to the bathroom. I was running headfirst into walls because I just couldn't control myself. And I lost issues with my bowels. Like I started just going whenever, wherever. And so when I went to the hospital and stuff, and when they found out and told me about it, just within like 2 weeks, not even, I couldn't walk anymore from being like bedridden. And so that I still can't walk. I'm still trying to gain muscle in my legs to be able to stand because I still need help standing. Everyone's like, you didn't feel any symptoms? You never went to the doctor? I'm like, no. And then, I lived in New York, and when there were storms and stuff, and I
In real black neighborhoods, so real head up.
He did.
And he didn't stop doing what he's done.
He an advocate. Now he did do that. And
Period. Listen to me. He faced that head up. How many dudes is running around undetectable, G?
Come on.
In the game.
Man.
Because I could tell you 20 right now that I could rattle off names.
You know, the next thing is, man, Craig Mack was the one that jumped Bad Boy off. And, and it got so bad that Craig Mack, who died from AIDS, that man, he got brainwashed so bad from Diddy and got done so wrong. The man went to South Carolina and joined a cult with his family until he died of AIDS a few years ago.
We'll go back to that in a moment, so I need you all to be aware that she lives in New York. Nevertheless, Gina is doing much better now, which is fortunate for her, but it does not imply that she has forgiven the person who infected her with HIV, and Diddy enters the picture. She recently informed her fans that she is now 100 pounds and has begun to regain her ability to walk. Additionally, because she has been taking her medication consistently, her CD4 cell count has increased. For those of you who don't know, this basically means that she can only be detected for HIV and not AIDS anymore. If she continues her treatment, she may also become undetectable for HIV. The problem with Gina is that she was homeless while residing in New York. As you are all aware, Diddy was recruiting for freak-offs in a number of major cities, including New York. He would typically have these freak-offs in Miami, Vegas, New York, and Los Angeles, according to his indictment. It is thought that Gina contracted HIV while there after being enlisted to have sex with Diddy. Diddy wasn't wearing any protection, as we all know. Cassie actually admitted in court that she contracted a few STIs and eventually quit her job because her body had become accustomed to them. Furthermore, Diddy's use of baby oil was widely discussed, but neither his use of protection nor the presence of protection during those freak-offs was mentioned. What do you call this if 1 + 1 = 2? As if that weren't shady enough, Gina even acknowledged that she had messed with celebrities at freak-offs in order to quickly earn money to support her alleged drug addiction. Indeed, she went on TikTok to discuss how she was recently triggered after seeing something on the news about a male celebrity she thinks may have given her HIV right around the time the rumors about her and Diddy began to circulate. Although, she didn't specifically name this celebrity. Diddy is currently the only male celebrity receiving more media attention than any other, and the fact that she released this just in the midst of these rumors simply says it all.
I start having headaches and fevers. I'm getting really nauseous, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to the doctor again, because what the hell.
They seize cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs. More than 1,000 bottles altogether.
Here's the thing. She stated that she isn't naming this male celebrity because she intends to sue them, but she wants to be absolutely certain that it was them first.
So y'all know I've come to terms that I don't know who gave me AIDS for a few years, and I actually had feelings for this person. And let's just say this interview put a very bad light on this person. And I've dealt with cops over this person due to sexual conduct stuff that I thought was no big deal, so I brushed it off. But the fact that it's coming back to my face and they're telling me this stuff about STDs and all this mess, and this man has been with me and everybody else doing the same thing with everybody else, and I don't know how to just brush it off anymore, because it's like, me, that's what they say. I'll never know, right? But I just don't like seeing stuff like that. I wake up and it ruins my whole day, because I'm like, I don't think about this stuff for that reason, because I don't want to even, I can't do anything about it. I have it now. I'm half blind from it. I'm dealing with it. But if you did this to me and you've been fronting to me about, it's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. I don't know what to do, but I'm not gonna say too much. I'm just gonna let it go. It's just too much that I've been seeing and I'm hearing is giving me, you did this to me.
Now to a CNN exclusive, the Department of Justice may be taking steps to indict music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
Two sources close to the investigation tell us that a federal grand jury may soon hear from Diddy's accusers. Since November, Combs has been named in 8 civil lawsuits.
Not to mention that Diddy was accused of inappropriately touching Usher when he was just 14 years old, thereby exposing him to sexually transmitted diseases. L.A. Reid turned Usher over to Diddy for mentoring in the Puffy flavor camp Messi was involved in at the time. However, rumors have it that he was only subjecting Usher to the mattress. Usher claimed that, at that age, he had no business seeing and participating in some pretty crazy things.
New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgies.
I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild. It was
So, and your parents were
Mary
okay?
J. Blige. They didn't know nothing about this.
Oh.
I was having a good time, you know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
Now, Usher Diddy Combs, looking to suppress evidence in his federal trial. Senior investigative correspondent Aaron Kotturski is back with the story. Good morning again, Aaron.
And to you, Michael. You'll remember federal agents from Homeland Security Investigations were hardly shy when they raided Sean Combs' opulent homes in Los Angeles and Miami, guns drawn. The jailed music mogul now argues those searches and other searches of his iCloud accounts, electronic devices, and New York City hotel room following his arrest were unconstitutional. His lawyers argue evidence obtained through those searches must be suppressed. Diddy's lawyers say the government presented a grossly distorted picture of reality when applying for the search warrants, omitting certain facts and including salacious details from an unnamed producer that were never credible. Combs has pleaded not guilty to racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, and prostitution charges. The defense is also arguing here his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, was a willing participant in drug-fueled sex performances called freak-offs, not coerced as prosecutors allege.
Puffy Combs, I don't sleep to this day. I have a problem sleeping to this day. Like, yo, man, I'm here to work, man. I ain't sang in a week. I mean, I'm 13 years old, and I'm telling him, look, you're gonna put me in the studio, man. You got Biggie Smalls in there, you got Craig Mack in there. I'm not here to party with you. I don't want to go to the clubs. Matter of fact, I'm too young to even be in here. Why you got me in clubs? We would fight, we would tussle.
We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker tried to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
And Cat Williams. What's his name?
Bro, you smashing a lot of people.
What's that name? Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Usher. Usher's a gusher.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even, I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Fresh
off the guard stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like just how. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early.
For a minute. And his management was backing him off. But it wasn't until Usher took over management and had guardianship and gave temporary guardianship to the diddler for 48 hours. Think about that. He had already been to the hospital. That situation that Gene was talking about. And you still took Bieber there. But you got custody of him first. Diddy had already tried. They wouldn't let him. Actually, someone made reference to the fact that Diddy trying to get at Bieber the way he was trying to get at Bieber was looking a little predatory. And then Usher came in and discovered it and managed him and got custody of him and promised to look after him. And then he sent him to the diddler. Does that sound like a good guy?
It's horrible.
Does that sound like a good guy? Now that we know what Diddy's really like. They're not seeing what the intentions was in his heart when he took Justin Bieber there.
Oh.
Let's be honest. He took Justin Bieber there
To make matters worse, there was also a video in which Diddy nearly slipped and revealed the times he and 14-year-old Usher shared a bed, but he immediately caught himself and took the footage back.
We used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like, just back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes.
Then, in his 2005 cover story for Essence magazine, Usher made a suggestion that he and Diddy were more than just friends. One day, I hope to save some for my book. There was a lot of sex, to put it simply. I'm not sure if Usher received the memo, but people who attempt to write books about Diddy never survive. Remember Erica Kennedy? She tried it and was discovered dead in her house a few months later. And guess what? Kim Porter was also writing one. She also failed to make it. Let's take a moment to discuss Kim's book since we're already on the subject. Diddy allegedly forced Usher into some extremely intimate situations and even gave him an STD, according to an email that leaked online from one of the publishers she worked with. Some of the things in the book cover Diddy's gay relationships, footage of those encounters, the men he slept with, STDs, Diddy giving Usher an STD, and the explosive encounter between Diddy and Usher's mom, the email said. Since Usher was sued in 2017 by a woman who claimed he gave her herpes, many people were quick to believe this. She said he kept his 2009 diagnosis a secret from her. She claims that when she first started experiencing symptoms, she looked up information online about him allegedly contracting sexually transmitted diseases from Diddy. She made the decision to get tested, and you know what? The results were positive. From Cassie to Usher, and now his alleged HIV transmission to Gina, there is a definite pattern here. As Gina has yet to confirm whether she actually received it from him, these are merely conjectures for the time being. However, she will promptly return to inform us. People's opinions were expressed as usual, such as this one. During the trial, there was a lot of talk about the bulk purchase of baby oil, but no talk of bulk condom purchases. This is not completely out of the question, said another. It is actually feasible for Diddy to run around sleeping with everyone and hiring strangers. Now, though, I'd like to hear your opinions. How do you feel about Diddy allegedly infecting Gina with HIV? And once Gina is certain, do you think she will come out to confirm or refute the rumors? Please share your opinions in the space provided for comments below.